about so many things on mathematics. Yes, we studied about all the things, interesting things, and we solved so many sums also. Okay, properties we studied, multiplication properties we studied, division properties we studied. Yes, we integers, in the integers we have so many things, four operations, that all about that all four operations we studied about in depth, and we solved so many sums also. Yes children, we solved so many sums also. And in the last one, in the last chapter, the last one we did the half of the exercise, and remaining three will be remain that you have to solve by yourself children. You have to solve it by yourself. That all will be the same thing, the same way of solving, same method of solving, everything will be same. You have to just think and solve. Okay, if you not understand, that time ask me, we'll explain you one more time. Okay, now we finished this chapter. That is the last exercise we did in the previous class. Now we'll move on to the new chapter. Okay, the next chapter is fraction and decimal, but I am not doing the fraction and decimal. We'll move on to the third chapter, that is data handling. Okay, we are doing data handling. Okay, this is the totally what we say collection of the population. Okay, we all see the population, counting of population we all see. Yes, counting of machines, counting of vehicles, that all thing about the collecting of data, where we are living now, about that all things, and how we calculate our population, how we calculate the total number of what we say materials, about that all things we'll study. Okay, in this chapter, the data handling. Okay, we'll start the new chapter now. Today, before we start the new chapter, we'll say the prayer. All of you close your eyes. Repeat after me. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurme Deva Sarvakaleshu Sarvada. Now we'll start the new chapter, that is data handling. How we handle our data. Okay, how we handle the data which we collect now, how we handle that all data, how we maintain that all data, we'll study in this chapter. Okay, that is called as a data handling. Okay, how we handle the what we are calculating, what we are collecting, the number of collection of the materials in the way of handling it, that is the data handling. Okay, all of you open the data handling chapter. In this, they given us some of the basic information starting. We'll study about it now. In the previous class, we studied about the types of data. Okay, which type of data you all studied in the previous class. Okay, you have learned to collect the data, tabulate and put it in the form of bar graph. In this chapter, in the data handling, we do the bar graph, pictograph. Yes, these are things we see that shows what, which is the greatest, which is the smallest, the way of the picture way of showing our data, the picture way of showing our data. In this way, we all studied now the bar diagram. You all studied this. It shows which is the greatest, which is the smallest, and which is the last one, the least one, which is the least one we see in this that. Okay, these are things we studied, and we studied about the pictograph also. The pictograph, it is a circle type diagram. In this we do these all things. Yes, this also shows which is the greatest, which is the smallest. You all know these pictures now. These all we studied in the previous class. Okay, now the next one, the collection, recording and presentation of a data help us organize our experience and draw inference from them. These are things which we collect, which we draw, which we put it in the form now. It shows them how we are arranging the data, how we are maintaining the data. Okay, for example, in hospitals, they keep a record of all the patients. Why they keep a record of all the patients? Some emergency, in the case of emergency, that records will help them. So they will collect. Okay, collect all the informations of all the patients. Okay, but they will not collect like bulk, they will not collect. They will collect in the form of manner, the systematic manner they will collect. For that systematic manner, they use data handling. Okay, these all comes under statistics, where these all data handlings come under statistics. Okay, the statistics is the meaning of collecting a data in the systematic way. The collecting a data in the systematic way or in an organized way. That is called as a statistics or a data handling. Okay. In this chapter, we will take one more step towards learning how to do this. Okay, the next step of learning about the data handling we'll see in this chapter. You will come across some more kinds of data and graphs. We studied about these two graphs. Okay, we studied about this graph in the previous class. But in this class, we study about the more types of graphs. More types of graphs we can, and more types of a collection of data. Collection of data. In this class, we'll study about these all things. You have seen several kinds of data through newspapers, magazines, televisions, and other sources. Okay. You all see about the data, how they collect in the form of in the table form or in the round form, that they will collect the data. You can see it in the newspaper. They collect all the data. Like for example, gold rate. They will write all the gold rates of all the countries. Okay, in the manner countries will be one side and the rates will be one side. Has a per kg will be in the one side. They will put it in the one form and they will collect all the data. Yes. Okay, you can see it in the newspapers, and we can see in the magazines also, and we can see in the newspaper televisions also. News reporter, they will tell you the weather report now, that will be in the systematic manner. They will show you the population downside, that also in the systematic manner. They are collecting the data in the systematic manner. Yes, they are using what? They are using statistics there. Okay, simply they are not applying any method. They are applying the statistics method. You also know that all data give us some sort of informations. Let us look at some common forms of data that you come across. Okay, here they given us some of the data collection tables. Okay, data collected tables. Okay, here they given a temperature of cities. Okay, in the televisions they will give you the temperature of all the cities. How they will give? One side they will make a temperature, one side they will make a city name, and one side they will write minimum and maximum. How much the minimum temperature will be, how much the maximum temperature will be. They will write it in the table form with the systematic manner. All city names first. After that, temperatures they will write. And we can see this type of data collection in the matches also. Yes, in the matches also. Like cricket, they will write a player name. After that, run, the total score, and how much they have to score more. Yes, they will write in the table form now. Okay, next one. We can see in the students, like in schools also we can see this type of tables. Attendance. Yes, attendance. After that, exam report cards. Yes, after that, giving your absency report. How many days you are absent, how many days you are present. That all things they make it in the organized way. They collect all the data in the organized way. Yes, for these all things we use these type of methods. These type of methods used to collect the data. Okay, next one. The next topic in this is collecting a data. In which way they collect a data? Collecting a okay. First we studied about the starting is what is the data handling we studied. Now how they collect the data. How they, from which source they will collect the data. Okay. Like for example, population. Okay. Population, the city population. How they will collect? They will collect from the hospitals. Okay. All the birth informations will be in the hospital. They will feed the information there. With that help, they will collect the population of the city. Okay. Next one, factories. For example, vehicle. How in the city? How many vehicles? How many motorcycles are there in the city? How they will collect? They will collect from the where they are purchasing the bicycles. Where they are purchasing the bicycle, and that the shop, from that shop, where they are taking that bike. Okay, that all information they will take from that sources. Okay, these all help us to collect the data, the main sources from where they are taking, from where they are coming, that all things we collect. First one, the data about the temperature of cities can tell us many things, okay, but it cannot tell us the city which had the highest maximum temperature during the year. But we will do in the previous class we told you the temperature of the city, but we can say only the one day temperature. One day temperature they will tell. They will not tell you the year temperature. For that we have to go to other table. That time they will give whole 1 year what is the temperature of that city. We can collect it from that. To find that, we need to collect data regarding the highest maximum temperature reached in each of these cities during the year. In that case, the temperature chart of one particular date of the year has given in the table 3.1. In the table 3.1, first one, the temperature of the city will not be sufficient. Next one, before collecting a data, we need to know what would use it for. How we have to collect the data. First one, performance of your class in mathematics. How we collect the data? Performance of your class in the mathematics. Performance of India in football or in cricket. Okay, we all see the performance of each player. How he is working, how he is playing, how much runs he is doing, how many. Okay, that all things we collect. Female literacy rate in the given area, or the number of children below the age of 5 in the families around you. Okay, ganti madak batara. Why they will come? Why they will come? To collect the data. To collect the data and keep the record of our city. Keep the record of a population of our city. How many female child is there? How many male child is there? For that case only they will come for that. Okay, they will do that now. They will come to your home and they will ask all the information. How many people are staying in your home? I mean, who all are educated, who all are uneducated. About that all things they will ask you and they will write it. That is the collection of the data, the records. They are maintaining it. The government is maintaining the records. Okay. Now, after collecting the data, after doing all the things, how we organize that, how we show it to the others, how we maintain that all things, in the which way we maintain it. We'll study about it. The next one is organization of data. Organization of data. Okay, after collecting the data, the next one is how we organize it, how we keep it in the way. Okay, about that we study. When we collect the data, we have to record and organize it. When we collect the data, simply we will not collect and keep it aside. We collect the data. After collecting, we start organizing it. For example, I have students in my class. They are scored marks in maths exam. First boy scored 23, 43, second one 43, 28, 29, 30. Okay, the last one he got 16. Okay, which is the highest, which is the lowest? We keep like this only? No, we not do like that. We start maintaining it in the systematic. We start organizing it. We start writing the name of the student first. Student first. After that, we start writing the marks. Okay? We start writing the name of the each student. First student, second student, third student, fourth student, fifth student. After that, the next to that, we write the marks of each student. That is the way of organization of collected data. Organization of collected data. That is called as a organization of collecting a data. Organization of collected data is called as, I told you that time only, the statistics. Okay, understood now? Today we studied about what is the meaning of data handling, what is the meaning of collection of data, what is the meaning of collecting our data. The next one is organization of data, how we organize the data, in which way we keep it, which way we record it. Yes, we studied about that all things. Okay, here in your book they given you one example. Say Neelam colleagues helped her organize the data in the following way. They did in the one manner. See roll number they given, names they given, marks out of 50 they wrote, roll number, the next roll number, the names, again the marks. They are maintaining a record of students. Okay, if the 10 students are there in the class, we have to write all the 10 names, then the marks of each student. That will show you the systematic way of your class. Okay, we can do it in the schools also, we do it in the hospitals also, we do it in the all the bus stations, okay, railway stations, everywhere we collect these types of data and organize it in the correct manner. Okay, understood these all things, children? We studied about these all things. What you have to do, you also have to think about it. What is the, how we collect the data, in which all ways we collect the data, in which all ways we organize it in the way, okay, in which all ways we can organize it, and in which all ways we keep the record. Okay, about that all things learn, children. We'll do the sums on this in the next class. Okay, we'll apply all the methods to collect the data and we'll solve it in the next class. Okay, children, bye.